This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, so we got Meg the Stallion now. She's trying to pretty much silence Tory Lanez from defending himself. I mean, it seems like a scramble. This whole thing is nasty. Let's just be honest, okay? It's it was a horrible night for all three of these individuals, but she is now putting these. I think it's a sanction or something. Let me show you exactly what this is. I had it pulled up earlier, but here it is. So she's saying there was an inflammatory deposition. Okay, she's for failing to explain inflammatory deposition. So Tory Lanez throwing petty misogynistic jabs during his deposition. I think this is the one with Milagro, right? So Tory Lanez's legal battle continues. Recently, she asked a federal judge to impose sanctions on incarcerated artists. He ignored an order demanding that he explain why he should not be held in contempt. This was after his deposition earlier that month, which Meg's team described as disruptive and inflammatory. I've never seen a company like Rock Nation have so much power with the courts. It seems like whatever they want done gets done. It's really scary, to be honest with you. Mr. Peterson targeted Miss Pete's counsel with petty misogynistic jabs about her hair color and appearance, an act of harassment intended to belittle rather than respond to the questions, her lawyer alleged. I don't get this, so we'll see if he gets his day in court and if it's positive in August. Maybe he'll get a time reduction. Then we got what's her name again? Tammy Rivera, right? This is the girl that was dating Waka Flocka on Love and Hip Hop, right? So she's since moved on because Waka Flocka was cheating a lot, right? They decided not to be together anymore. So she moved on, but we don't even know who this guy is, right? But she's flaunting. And this is obviously to get at. See, I always think this is to get at the ex, right? Because it's like, it just seems maybe they're really in love. Maybe it's a mixture of both. Who knows? Okay. Some people get my comments and say, "Can't she just be happy and show it off?" Yes, she can, but I can't help to think it might be a little pettiness going on. Why not? Okay, so. She says, the most intimate and special dinner with the two most important people in my life. It's her daughter, right? Yep. God has truly blessed me with 2 unicorns. Didn't Waka Flocka basically help her raise this kid? He took the kid to... See, this is what... it's hard for people to raise other people's children, I gotta say. Anyways, yeah, it's sad when things don't work out. But she has to move on with her life, right? And Waka's moving on with his. So she posts this letter that we all write to somebody at one point, right? It says, my love of my life. Usually you write to the love of my life, but it's okay. Then he says, your future husband. We always say that to some girl. Happy birthday and many more. You are amazing. Since we've been together, you've been all the inspiration I could ask for. To wake up every day and be fruitful? Is that what he wrote there? Freightful? It is my deepest blank for you to know how much you mean to me. How much I love you. And it's a lot. I pray you enjoy your night, I guess. Your something tonight? I don't know, his handwriting. My handwriting's not that good either. To my paradise on earth, you're a true something husband. Oh, yeah. They're in the beginning stages. Well, maybe it'll work out. Maybe they'll get married. You know what? They are going to get married because she's at that age. She's got to kind of get married. She's 40, pretty much. It's time to get married. Things don't get better for anybody after 40, right? not just women. So, anyways, Young and Ace claimed that Ksoo was coming home. I said Ksoo. People hate Ksoo. All right, so he got found guilty today. We already knew that was going to happen. First degree. His dad testified against him. Some ATK members decided to not testify, right? But he was found guilty of first degree murder. He's cooked. What's sad is this was really... So it's kind of caused by him at the same time, but it's also getting get back for shooting his dad in the back and his sibling. So, yeah, let's listen to this. The judge, he has sentencing in the beginning of September. So he will be probably, I assume he gets life, right? Let's see.
The court finds that there are no errors or omissions in the filling out of the verdict form. Madam Clerk, can you please publish the verdict?
In the Circuit of the 4th Judicial Circuit in and for Duval County, Florida, case number 16, 2020, CF 3601B, Division CRE. State of Florida versus Hakeem Robinson, verdict as to count 1. We, the jury, found the defendant guilty of first-degree murder as charged in the indictment. So say we all, done, Jacksonville, Duval County, Florida, signed by the foreperson on July 31st, 2025.
Does counsel for either the state or defense desire the jury to be polled?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Madam Clerk, if you can please poll each juror.
Juror 1, is this your true and correct verdict? Juror 2, is this your true and correct verdict? Juror 3, is this your true and correct verdict? Yes. Juror 4, is this your true and correct verdict? Yes. Juror 5, is this your true and correct verdict? Yes. Juror 6, is this your true and correct verdict? Yes. Juror 7, is this your true and correct verdict? Juror 8, is this your true and correct verdict? Yes. Juror 9, is this your true and correct verdict? Juror 10, is this your true and correct verdict? Juror 11, is this your true and correct verdict? Juror 12, is this your true and correct verdict?
All right, the court finds that there are no errors or omissions.
All right, so that's that. That was quick. Also, Leroy Whitaker, a.k.a. ATK Scotty, found guilty of first-degree murder and burglary. Now, Young and Ace said he spent his last dollar trying to defend them. I don't know if I believe that, to be honest with you, but he definitely tried to pay for some of their legal defense. Rapper Kevin Gates will be giving us a speech later on this week, next month, talking about him and his divorce from his wife. He'll get on some podcasts and say, you know, when the divine universe on the 12th power, when the sun meets the moon and the star of Jackson in the sky, your divine power can't meet the other person's power. Then you have to go your separate ways, and it's all love. I love her from afar. This is the same guy who, when he was with her, and they were going on a podcast together, he was saying, this is part of me. This is like me cutting off my left arm. This is part of me. This is my heart right here. And nobody going to play about that. You know, like, and he says, we're together forever. And then he says something crazy like or let the casket drop right now. We're here forever. But then, look, I forget her name. Drekia, right? Drekia started a whole business for him. He didn't just do it himself. Drekia Gates starts business. She handles like, what did she start? Was it a marijuana business or a coffee business? I can't remember. It's the life of the $2 million empire of rapper. It's a cannabis company. Yeah, it is. She owns Love's Harvest, a cannabis company 43-acre wellness farm and skincare line. And I think they do really well. So, yeah. She's and I always see her online with that kind of stuff every once in a while. I'm scrolling through my timeline. Let's be honest. Kevin Gates dropped the ball. He got in better shape, started feeling himself. I think one of his excuses was she wasn't trying to like better herself with him, which is she's running a wellness farm. But anyways, remember he embarrassed her last month. So instead of everything being private, whatever was going on with them, obviously it's public because he started dating Brittany Renner for 30 days. Kevin Gates bounces around like this and embarrasses females. Okay, that's what's happening. I mean, I'm sorry. It's like, bro, you don't got to do it publicly. Like that's embarrassing. He has kids with Drekia Gates. I think all of his kids. I think. And she stuck with him during his jail bid, everything. So, listen, don't take advice from Kevin Gates. That's the moral of my story. Gilbert Arenas says he's back in the streets. This ain't got nothing to do with him. It's just a rented house. He wasn't a part of it. And the video shows him coming out. Good for him. I think that's a stretch that he's getting arrested by the feds, It's crazy. Drake and Central C's new song is now on pace to debut at 18. That is not good. Listen, this was a miss. Let's call it what it is. Drake. You need to drop a banger, bro. You do not need to drop these little... This song doesn't have any replay value. I'm going to be honest. I listened to it. Maybe somebody else likes it. But maybe Drake's lost his touch, okay? He needs to get back into those, 100 gigs files? Circadian Rhythm. It's a hit song, man. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button. Please leave a comment. That is a big support thing right there if you get into the comments. Chat's good, but the comments is good. Smash that like button. Show YouTube you like the video. Going through some weird stuff right now, algorithm-wise. So please, anything you can do to assist, it's free. If you leave a comment, stuff like that, that's kind of important right now. All right? Check you in the next one. Peace.